Hey guys, Upskin here, and with my friend Lynx.
Hey, it's me. Today we're going to be talking about the Pixar Disney investor announcements, which is really exciting. Last video we talked about the Star Wars, which we talked about extensively. We kind of went on a rant, didn't we, William?
Yes, very much so. Just because we're so interested.
Uh-huh. But we're interested. We're equally. I don't know if it's equally, but we're
Well, I mean, you might
pretty
be
interested in
equally.
Pixar too. I'm equally interested in Pixar, but there's not as much stuff, I would say, on Pixar as there is in
Yeah,
Star
so
Wars or Marvel.
this is more of a quicker video than our last one because the last one was like I don't know, like an hour and something minutes. But this one, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it should be a lot shorter, I would think.
So, as you know, William, Soul, the next Pixar movie is coming out the 25th of December on Disney Plus. I think it's
Is it
coming out
like
the same
Mulan?
way
So you have to pay
Mulan did.
for you have to wait like 3 months afterwards before you can actually watch it.
I think so, unless you want to pay that initial price. I'm probably going to pay that initial price
Is
because
it
it's
wasn't
always
it? It was
great to
like
have.
$30 for Mulan.
I mean, that's okay with me, just because my family's super into Pixar, and that would be a great thing to watch on Christmas, I think.
My family's not as
Um,
much interested in Pixar, so that's probably a no go for me.
yeah.
I mean, you can talk about it
So
on the podcast or in a
yeah, I
video if you
will
want to.
talk. If you guys want to hear about my opinion on Soul, I can talk about it. Comment down below if you want to hear that. Um, and they also announced, I think it's another movie, Luca,
Luca. Luca is a
which
young boy in Italy. Yes, Italy.
the thing, the thing we
His best
okay,
friend's
we're
name
on a
is
different thing
Alberto.
looking at information, but I believe there's a short, and you know where they do the moon. Have you seen that short where the family rearranges the moon every night?
No.
So there's a Pixar short. I can't. It's La Luna. There we go. La Luna.
How long is it?
Um,
Because we could look at it right now.
or it's Luna or maybe La Luna. And I believe it's not very long, but we don't have to watch it. Most people, if they're Pixar fans, probably know what's going on. I know you're not as big of a Pixar fan, but I forget what movie it was in front of. But basically, it's the family that rearranges the moon every night. I believe the people that made that are making this, which I know it's the same company, so of course, but the people that had the concept for the short.
This is an interesting like description for it. Luca is a young boy in Italy, Italia, who is spending the summer with his best friend Alberto. It is a summer filled with gelato, okay, pasta, and endless soccer or scooter rides. Luca will be a celebration of friendship. It seems like just like a happy thing. I don't know like what the conflict in this story is gonna be.
I don't know either. It might be that he loses his friend. It's probably something sad. Um,
He's gonna lose Alberto. Alberto probably ate too much gelato.
I do like that Pixar is looking at different cultures. For example, uh, would it be a Latino or Hispanic culture for Coco?
Yeah, for Coco. That's more specifically. I think it's more Mexican in particular.
It's more what?
Mexican in particular.
Mexican.
Yeah, I believe
So
so. I mean,
Mexican culture.
well, Mexican culture is very similar to Guatemalan culture. Yeah, for people who didn't watch our introductory video, I'm Guatemalan. Well, ethnically, I'm Guatemalan. My dad's an immigrant from Guatemala. Um, Guatemala was originally part of Mexico, so it's similar in culture. So maybe it extends, but I think it's more specifically for Mexican culture.
Which you're also very. That's exciting to have that. Which you're also Italian, so this might be a movie which you can kind of relate to because your family is heavily Italian, from my
I
understanding.
mean, yeah, my mom's side, anyways. But like, she, I mean,
Um,
I know all the food that they mentioned in here. I know what gelato is. I know what pasta is. Ooh,
I mean, I do too, but
yeah, yeah,
you can probably relate more to the movie than most people could.
yeah.
So that's
Italians are about
exciting. I'd like,
eating, so there's probably gonna be a lot of eating in it.
um, so next year when that comes out, that'll be exciting to hear your opinion on that one.
His name should be well, okay, so the guy's name is Luca, right? And then his best friend's Alberto. So like Luca and Alberto are pretty Italian names, so it gets my seal of approval so far. But
And then
there's
this is
no
a
Tony or Vinny though, so that's pretty disappointing.
oh yeah, I don't know. It looks we have to see more because Rhea is coming out as well. I don't know my opinions on Rhea yet, but it looks kind of interesting. Rhea and the Last Dragon. Pixar has a lot coming out in the future.
Is
The
that
next
more at
show
the
on the
bottom
list,
or is it
I don't
is it
think it's on this
you don't think
list
it's on the
because I
list?
don't think they announced it. I think they announced it earlier.
Okay.
Um, but the show, another show they announced was Turning Red, and basically it follows a girl.
Is that a red
I
panda?
forget her name. Who, when she gets extreme emotions, I think she turns into a red panda. Which I don't know because I always hear Pixar concepts, and some of them I'm like, this is going to be a terrible movie. But Pixar always makes good stuff with the things they do. So I really can't say that this is going to be bad. I really can't say anything's going to be bad because it's just Pixar. They're going to make
So
it good.
when she gets too excited, she turns into a red panda.
Too excited or
It just is too
I,
excited.
excited. It might be excited. I thought it was any extreme emotion.
So she's a
Um,
teenager. Also, it says. I mean, the red panda thing is kind of out there, but I'm sure they'll do good with it.
it seems like it has some Chinese origin.
The character doesn't look Chinese though. That's why I was like kind of confused. I was
I
like,
know. I wonder if how we talked about the visions um, thing. If we'll have some. I know that's Japanese, but if we will have some Asian influence, um,
maybe she
that'll
lives in
be
China.
interesting. Yeah, like I said before, a lot of I like what Pixar is doing with different cultures, incorporating different cultures. So maybe this will be another example
Where's that
of
Viking movie at though? Come on now. Oh wait, that
the
was
Viking movie.
yeah, man. But wait, that was did they do How to Train Your Dragon?
Are you serious?
Sorry, I don't know anything about
No, that was DreamWorks.
DreamWorks. Yeah, what's the difference again?
Oh my gosh.
A real Pixar fan.
You might get some comments down below.
If anyone watches
Um,
this, ayo.
yeah,
But I don't know.
yeah.
I'll just say because where's that Pixar Nord movie? They did Brave though,
Uh-huh.
right? For
They
sure they
did
did
do
Brave.
Brave,
Yes, they got
the
the.
Nordic.
That's not. You say that's Nordic?
Nordic, you don't think? No, because no, okay.
Okay, now so you're talking about me getting attacked by the
Okay.
comments. Now you're gonna get attacked. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's just I guess move on.
Past our mistakes. It's coming out March 11th, 2022, and it's going to be a TV show. I think.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think.
Which
No,
is
I don't think it's gonna be a TV show. It says it arrives in
you don't
theaters.
think so? Okay, yeah, you're right. It's going to be a movie, which is exciting because that's 2 years from now. So we'll have Rhea, we'll have Soul, Rhea, Luca, and Turning Red.
Everything Disney's coming out 2022.
I know. It's
Yeah,
exciting though.
it's gonna be a good year. Yeah.
And this one is exciting. I'm a huge Toy Story
I don't
fan.
know
I've
if you hear
always
my
been a huge
dog
Toy Story
barking.
fan. It's okay.
Calm down, dumb
Um,
dog. You can continue. She's gonna be barking because a car's passing by, but
That's okay. I'm a huge Toy Story fan. Uh, that's been my favorite movie forever. Um, Lightyear.
Lightyear. So I don't know if you want to watch the trailer for that.
Yeah, we can.
The
I'm really
Pixar's
excited.
Lightyear. Let's see here. Toy Story prequel is what this thing says.
I think it's
The
going
name
to
of the
talk
video.
about basically how Buzz came, his origin or like his story,
Like his
which
Lightyear, like his Space Ranger story.
lore, yeah, like lore of Buzz Lightyear, which is
There
interesting because
was originally like an old TV show about that I used to watch when I was little. I don't know if you ever watched that.
I
forgot
don't
what it's
think I
called.
did.
It's cartoon. I forget what it's called, but he has like a whole squad with him of Space
Oh
Rangers.
yes, I know what you're talking about.
Alright.
I do know what you're talking about.
So if there's not a Star Wars reference where it's like, no Buzz, I am your father. If there's not like some backstory with that, I'd be very disappointed. Alright. It's only 30 seconds. So Buzz, Lightyear to the rescue.
Is that it?
Is that it? Oh no. No, they're still. What? I guess that's it. I
Okay, I guess it was just the logo. That's really exciting though, to have like a backstory on Buzz Lightyear.
well, at least
I'd also be
that's what it's
interested
gonna be. Actually, I don't know if it's
a show, a show on a show on the Woody crew as well.
the Woody crew. Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
That so like maybe that will lead into that somehow.
You go over the lore of the different characters.
Yeah, which would kind of be interesting for some Pixar fans, I think. And I don't know how they're
I
gonna
want to
make
see
it in the movie.
those little toy soldiers go through the World War One for them.
No, just like Buzz Lightyear and Woody. I think it will be interesting.
I think it would
What
be
do you
too.
think about this?
No, I think it's people they want to start doing more Toy Story like character movies. I'd be good with that.
I'd be good with that too. I
I
don't
mean,
like the
the,
animation from the picture we see.
Yeah, from the picture it looks kind of. It looks. I don't know. I mean, Pixar's good at what it does, so I'm gonna trust it. But if it might be a little weird.
Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of
it's not for the
excited for this
toy.
one. It's Dog Days,
That's
right?
about dog from Up, Doug, right?
Uh huh.
Is this? I guess this might be taking place after Up.
I think so.
In Doug days.
Because before he would have been on the
Island, not island, but with the blimp and the guy.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it's what's it called? The I guess bio for it is in Doug days, Carl and his house have returned to the town, and Doug has come with him. There, they discover adventures that can be found around town. So it's up to
Doug's a funny character. I think
Squirrel.
so. I think
they always say squirrel.
yeah, I think it will be a funny show. Because I think it's a show.
You think everything's a show? I think it's a movie.
You're probably right.
Let's see
But
here.
it seems more like a show, doesn't it? Does it
Dog
not?
Days will arrive on Disney Plus in the fall of 2021.
It sounds like a show.
Doesn't say if it's a show movie, so you could be right for once. Oof.
It could be right.
Just roasted you, Lincoln. How does it make you feel?
Um, so it's definitely not a prequel because Paradise Falls. There'd be a bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
So it's definitely after, and you get to see what
Didn't he bring all
Doug
the
is.
dogs back with him? No, like every single one. Didn't he bring them all?
Uh,
Because he came back
yeah, and I
on the
think they
blimp,
gave them
right?
out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did. I think you're right about that.
So there's just a bunch of talking dogs around now.
So that would be interesting, definitely to see Russell and Carl.
How long after does this take place though? Is Russell gonna be is Carl gonna die? Is it his time? He's old. Is it his time? Is he gonna join his wife? No,
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they would do that, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't put it past them. Because they haven't used him in a while. So if they're gonna like, you know, if they're like, oh, we can't think of any stories for this guy, so we're just gonna.
You know what I'm really excited for about this show, though? The soundtrack.
Oh well, every Disney thing, every Disney product, or has a good soundtrack. Doesn't matter if you like the movie or not. Good soundtrack.
But
Everything
you
owned
know,
by Disney.
it had a really good soundtrack. It's hard to explain.
Well, it also had a really sad song. Like
yeah, it had. Yeah, so that's exciting. This is the thing I'm most excited for right here. This next one.
if you say it's Cars,
It's
don't
the
say it.
Cars.
Cars is a bad, what's it called? IP, intellectual property. It's bad. It's not good. It's not a good movie series. First one was
I think
decent. The rest of them
the first one.
garbage.
The first one was really good, and the others are pretty good. They're
I didn't
okay.
even watch the last one.
The last one was not my favorite, but the first Cars was an amazing movie with Doc Hudson.
Tell me, in the last one, does Lightning McQueen beat that guy? Spoiler alert. Just saying that. Does
No, he doesn't even race.
he doesn't? Oh, he doesn't even race. What? What's
It's weird. He has another apprentice race, and then she wins.
Wait? He has an apprentice.
Yeah,
Wait, did he become Doc from the first one?
a little bit.
Oh. He's like, I can race, even though all these cars are like as fast as Formula One. I can race. I can do it. He just gets. I don't know. It's like Tom Brady being super old and still playing in the NFL. But
Yeah.
unlike Tom Brady, unlike the Lightning McQueen, Tom Brady's actually still good at his
Oh,
sport.
Lightning McQueen's always good though.
What are you talking
But
about?
I guess not in the movie. I guess in the movie he kind of gets old and worn out. But it will be interesting because I do like seeing the relationship between Mater and Lightning McQueen.
Isn't
And they're
it
gonna go on a
Tow
road
Mater?
trip. Yeah, it is Tow Mater, but you can call him Mater for short.
Nah, only Tow Mater.
And it will be a series, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what
Well,
they do with each episode.
Is this taking place like at different times? Because it's gonna be like, oh, this episode's taking place before Cars 2.
I don't think so. From the description, and they will go on a road trip across the United States. It will feature some old friends and imaginative destinations, as well as some new friends. Fall of 2022. You were right about that 2022 thing.
Well, the Dug
Everything is
Days
coming.
comes out 2021, so you have that to look forward to, I guess.
That's true. This is. I think this will be pretty good, just because I really do like Cars. I know you don't like Cars, but
Well, I like the first one. The second one, where Tow Mater becomes a spy, and then the third one, I don't even. What was the third one? There's 4 Cars movies, right? Or is it
I'm
just
trying
3?
to think. I'm trying to think. Dang, you got me.
Like, I don't even. Because the most recent one was the 4th one, right?
I think there's
Cars 3.
3, right? There's only 3. There's gotta be. There's no way there's
Okay,
four.
no, number 3 is blindsided by a new generation of blazing fast cars. Legendary Lightning McQueen finds himself pushed out of the sport that
Okay.
he loves.
That makes me feel a lot better, but you definitely made me question if there was four Cars
I thought
movies.
there
And
was like a 4th, man. That's what I really did think that.
I have a really big tie to Cars, so I'm so excited for this.
I do think
Like,
the concept of the most recent one was interesting though, for sure.
yeah.
Because
For example, I have. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say because as time goes on, technology improves, so there's gonna be better cars. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. So, for example, when I was younger, my dad and I, or I would collect the cars. You know how they sell like kind of like the Hot Wheels cars
Mm-hmm.
at like Walmart or wherever.
And you had 50 tomatoes.
I would collect those. So I have a whole collection still in my closet of the cars from Cars.
Hey man, that's a good eBay sell in 10 years.
No, but it's just something like nostalgic to me. So I'm really
Yeah, I feel
excited
that.
about. And it just makes me really excited for something from my past to get.
Well, I used
Not
to.
necessarily
I'll let you finish. Sorry, keep interrupting you.
just things from my past, like the Lightyear and the Cars, and Dog Days even to get new life.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's a time in my life. It reminds me of like a time that I enjoyed in my life.
Yeah, you were happy.
Which I not that I don't enjoy now. It just you can relive the memories of a different time.
Yeah, being a kid felt different. You know, that's what it is. It's nostalgia.
Yeah.
They're trying to get you with the nostalgia. Don't fall for it, Lincoln. They're going for you.
I mean, that's what Pixar does best, in my opinion.
True, that is true. That's why they made a 4th Toy Story, and then, like, I don't know, Toy Story 3 was just a good ending. You didn't really need to make a 4th one. Like it was.
I agree,
4th
but I
one
did
was
cry
weird.
during Toy Story 4. Did cry during Toy Story
Haven't
4.
even
Not
seen
gonna lie.
Toy Story 4.
William, why are we even talking about Pixar together? This is the problem.
I'm talking about it because you want to talk about it, and since you know a lot about it, I was thinking you were going to inform me about it and make me like it more, which you did. Because I didn't even want to hear about Cars, but now I slightly want to hear about Cars.
Because I got you with the nostalgia. That's what Pixar does, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, talking about Cars reminded me I used to play the Wii Cars game all the time.
Oh, I had that too.
Used to just turn the Wii remote sideways and drive. I had even had one of those like things where like you put the Wii controller in it and then you just turn the wheel. Oh man, well, what a time!
So, guys, just put in the comments down below if you are watching. Should we rewatch Cars and make William do a reaction to the original Cars? Because we
no.
have to change his mind on this. Cars is such a good movie.
No,
We're gonna make William like Pixar. We're gonna make him like it a lot, and he's not gonna say anything about DreamWorks.
now, how long is this? Is this a challenge extended to?
Within the if this video gets, I don't know, what is the challenge, William?
One like, no, I'm just joking. No, I'm joking. You be okay. Let's see. If this video, for us, if this video gets 5 likes, I'll rewatch
If this video,
Cars
okay.
with you.
and then we'll do a reaction. What William thinks of Cars now, and I'll explain. I'll convince him
Wait,
why Cars
okay.
is such
How
a
many
good movie.
Cars? You mean like just the first one? Do we have to rewatch the whole
Just
series?
the first one.
Okay, just the first
Just
one.
the first one. But you do need to watch all the Pixar movies.
Oh no.
If this video gets 20 likes,
If you okay. If this video gets 5 likes, I'll rewatch the first one. If it somehow gets 20 likes, even down the road, then I'll watch the whole series with you, Lincoln. But
okay, what about if this video gets more than 20 likes?
okay, if it somehow got more than 20 likes, I'll watch more Pixar. That's all I can argue. I don't know what you want from me, man.
And then we'll review them.
We'll
Okay.
review them. We'll
We're
review
gonna make
them.
William likes Pixar.
Okay, but how about this? How about this? If this video gets more than 5 likes, you have to watch an anime.
No, because we're talking about Pixar. My concern is making you like Pixar,
Ah,
and I think
okay, I see. I
I think
understand.
if we do a video on anime, then we can
Okay,
do that.
I will force the next, like 2 episodes from now, we'll do one. I'll find a topic. I'll make it happen. Then I'll institute the challenge, and then eventually, in like a couple months or something, hopefully gets 5 likes. I'll be like, Lincoln, you have to do it. You have to. Uh,
All right. So we have one more show or movie because I say show, it's probably a movie. Win or lose,
win or lose.
long form series. So it is a show. It looks like in 2023. Okay, this follows a middle school softball team in weeks leading up to the championship game. And each episode is told from a perspective of a character. It came out of the observation of how two people could have the same experience and a different take on it. That's really interesting.
It kind of fits everything you were talking about. Different perspectives.
Yeah, I think Pixar is doing great with that, and I'm excited to see most of these because all of these have something in common. It's a different perspective on a story. Maybe it's a new story, maybe it's an old story, but it's a different perspective, right?
Yeah, and you see it through a bunch of middle schooler eyes, though. That's the only thing that's kind of like. I mean,
Yeah.
I think maybe you get more emotion of high schoolers or adults, but like, I mean, it's a little kids movie, so you gotta relate,
It's not a movie, it's a series.
Sorry, series, you gotta relate. Do you know how many episodes it's gonna have?
I don't know, it says a long form series, so I imagine it's going to be a long series.
Where it's like, okay, this episode we're gonna be taking the perspective of Jeffrey on day 1. Then 10 episodes later, okay, we're finally getting the day 2 for Jeffrey.
Yeah, probably. Maybe something like
Or
that.
do you think it's like, oh, we go through Jeffrey's story perspective, then then jumps into another character's perspective for the whole rest of the series, because we already know what events are happening, but we're seeing this person's events, like their perspective of the events. That's probably better.
I don't know if softball was the best sport to pick, but
Oh yeah, they're
I
all
don't know.
girls too. Then is what that means.
I mean, that's okay, but also I feel like
What
soccer would
about
have been really
male middle school student? Come on, Lincoln. There's
no, but I feel like soccer or
Well, they
soccer
could do
would have
like
been a good.
they could do like a mixed league. It's not like there's a big strength difference or anything between middle school males and females. Like at middle school, anyways.
I just don't know. Maybe this. I just don't. I've played softball on a softball team within this past year, but I don't know too much about softball, so that's my concern. I just don't think a lot of people will know. Maybe you won't have to know. Maybe you'll explain it a little bit more.
Well, I mean, this might
but I'm
be
interested.
ignorant of me, but isn't softball just basically baseball? Is that
I
wrong?
mean, it's a little different. It is basically the same scoring as
Uses
baseball.
like
If you
bigger balls, right?
same number of bases, yes, but I'll tell you something. The ball does change a lot than baseball. The way the ball moves is weird. It comes off the bat really hard, harder than you would expect. But it is basically the same concept. You have more players, I think. At least my team did. But I played in like an older people league, so you had 10, or you had let me do math real quick. You had 10 people on the field, instead of 9. I was like, I think it's 9 on a baseball team, but because I played baseball, but I probably should know that. But I had to do a check. So this should be really interesting. What are you most excited for?
Probably Doug Days, to be honest.
Really? I thought you were gonna say Lightyear. Doug Days should be
It
interesting.
depends on the animation. I gotta be honest here. It really depends.
Looks pretty good from the picture, at least.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
I gotta say, the most excited for the Cars series.
of course you are. Is there gonna
Guys,
be drift racing? Then it'll be cool. Gonna be Formula One
guys,
cars.
William doesn't know what he's talking about.
I remember
apologize.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo?
I remember Lorenzo.
Who's Lorenzo?
The Italian Formula One car that was racing against Lightning McQueen.
Francesco
Oh, dang it. It's
Badanuvi? Or
Francesco.
whatever? What's his name?
Dang it, I thought it was Lorenzo.
What's his last name?
I think it's Francesco,
Francesco?
actually.
But what's his last name? I always mess up his last name. Francesco. It doesn't matter.
I thought it was Lorenzo.
But it starts with a B. I know that. I'm just not Italian and not good at pronouncing stuff.
Yeah, you're Irish.
So, very true. Overall, I think this is great that Pixar is releasing this stuff, and I think it's great that we have something for each year to look forward to. On like the Star Wars thing, I think this is a better concept to have something that's really close and then things that are far rather than a lot of things that are really far. So I like what Pixar is doing here.
Yeah, because Star Wars was just like, hey, everything is going to be at least a year from now. But,
if not like 2 or 3, you know.
well,
it was
like The Mandalorian, I think, starts, like, the next season of The Mandalorian starts, like, December next year.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, guys. If you liked the video, please like. And also, if you didn't like the video, I mean, like anyways, so William will like watch Cars. We gotta get him to like it.
If you don't like Cars, definitely like to force me to watch it. Torture me.
Well, I think that was a pretty good list of shows and movies.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm excited to see some of them. I'm excited to review some of them.
I
even though
mean-
I said I'm really looking forward to Cars, I think I will really like Luca.
I mean, coming from a person that's not the biggest Pixar fan, though, I do think all those movies are going to be good, except for the Red Fur one. That one seems a little bit too off for me, to be honest.
I would agree with that. But I also highly believe in Pixar's creative team because, like I said before, the concepts are off the wall, but Pixar just has a way of melding them together, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
To create a very like cohesive and emotional story.
They have good writing, so.
All right. Well, thank you for watching.
We'll see you guys next time.
Like the video. Please, 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 so William will watch it.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodbye.